various things you can do. It defaults to the info tab, and notice it kind of looks like a little bracket sort of over here on the left hand side. So whatever is highlighted on the left menu, it's actually the contents are showing on the right hand side. So we have compatibility view, permissions, prepare for sharing, like if you want to send this to somewhere or upload it to the web. Right down here we have versions. When you show manage versions, it shows you recover unsaved documents or delete all unsaved documents. This has actually saved me once, and quite a few people I've talked to in the meantime who, for whatever reason, didn't save the document they've been working on for 3 hours. Well, whether you save it or not, the computer is constantly doing autosaves. About every 10 minutes it does an autosave, and those save into a file that's almost near impossible to find again unless you happen to know about this little feature. So info, manage versions, recover unsaved documents. When you click there, hopefully, I'm not going to guarantee ever, but hopefully your document will be in there. I've been able to help 2 people this year for sure save hours of redo work just because of that wonderful feature that has been added to Word 2010. Another thing I want to show you is when you're going for your recent documents, trying to find something you already worked on, and when you click on recent, here's all the documents you worked on, and here's all the folders that you worked on as well. But what you may not know are there little push pins over here on that list. Now that basically means you can lock one of these to the top of your document. For instance, I'm currently working on how to format ebooks to publish to Amazon. Okay, so here's a little button, a little pin. When I just pinned it to the top of the list and it stuck itself up on top. Now the rest of these, they're unpinned. They will continue to work down the list and kind of purge through, cycle through chronologically based on the date of when they were opened. But that particular one, I'm working on that almost on a daily basis right now. I don't want it to cycle through. I want it to be stuck to the top. And of course you can do the same thing right over here with folders. Maybe there's a particular folder you use on a regular basis. You can pin that to the list as well. It's a wonderful feature. Now this existed in 2007, but these little pins didn't show up unless you floated your mouse on it. And then in 2010 they made the pins appear, which is wonderful because it kind of gives you a hint to click on those. But I've already seen them in 2013 and they took the pins away. They're still there, but you have to float your mouse on it for them to show up. I don't like the mystery of the invisible pins, but Microsoft Word seems to do that a lot. So anyway, love the pin feature. I hope you use it. It is wonderful. Another feature is right down here. You can quickly access how many number of folders you want it to open and be on that list. You can have 50 folders open up on that list. I don't know that you would want to, but you could. Now, why would you want to do this? Well, I just activated that and I told it I want the last 4 documents that I had open. So let me go back to my home button. When I come back to File, it defaults to Info. It always defaults to Info instead of Recent. But now I don't care that it didn't go to Recent because there's all my buttons, and notice which one's at the top. The one I had pinned is at the top. So it's kind of just another convenience thing. If you like that, that's fine. It's not mandatory, but please do remember that the recent file list shows you all your recent places you've been, all your recent documents you worked on. I love it. They did a good thing by rearranging this feature for us. Kind of just an informative little tour right there, but incredibly helpful.